Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Miss Amira Samir, a mathematics teacher. If you like the content of my channel, don't forget to press the like button and press subscribe to receive all the new lessons. Unit number 1, division, factors, and multiples. Lesson number 1, using long division in the real world. Number 2, factorizing a number to its prime factors. Number 3, writing expressions using GCF. Number 4, analyzing least common multiples or LCM. Let's start lesson number 1. Using long division in the real world. How can I use the long division in the real world? The division is the act of breaking into equal parts or group. For example, if I have some sweets I want to share to my friends, each friend will take how many sweets? This is the division. When we divide, we find dividend, we will find dividend, divisor, and quotient. Sometimes there will be a remainder, sometimes no. Okay, what the meaning of dividend? This is the number I want to share. And 3, this is the number I want to share between this. I want to share 27 between 3. And the answer of division called the quotient. If 23 divisible by 3, I can divide exactly by 3. The answer will be without remainder. So the quotient equal 9 and the remainder equals 0. But if the dividend is not divisible by 3, you will find a remainder. To check, let's inverse the operation. 9 times 3 equals 27. 9 times 3 equals 27, but it was 28, not 27. So this is the remainder. The remainder equals 1. When we divide, we use the algorithm strategy. The algorithm strategy, we use some steps in it. The first step is divide, then multiply, then subtract, then we bring down the next digit and repeat all these steps. So we have to do 3 steps first, then bring the next digit to repeat these steps. I just draw this funny face, okay, to show you how can we do the steps. First, divide, the eyes means divide, then this is multiply, and this is subtract. Then we bring down next digit and repeat the steps. Let's see how. Let's divide 5,792 by 2. First of all, ask yourself, is 5,792 divisible by 2? Yes, it's divisible. Why? Because it's an even number. An even number, I can divide it by 2 without any remainder. So we can write the multiples of divisor. The multiples of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on. And let's use the long division to divide. First, 5 divided by 2, I have to search about 5 here. 5 is not divisible by 2. It's not in multiples of 2, but I can find it here between 4 and 6. So how many multiples before 5? 2 multiples. You have to write 2. This is the division. Now we have to multiply. 2 times 2 equals 4. Now subtract. 5 minus 4 equals 1. After that, bring down next digit, 7. Now we have 17. 17 divided by 2. I can find 17 here between 16 and 18. Okay, because 17 is not multiple of 2. It's odd number. Okay, I can find it here between 16 and 18. How many multiples before 17? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So write 8 up. In the quotient, this will be the quotient. Okay, so write the quotient here. Then multiply. 8 times 2 equals 16. Subtract. 17 minus 16, 1. Bring down next digit, 9. 19 divided by 2 You will find 19 here between 18 and 20. How many multiples before 19? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put 9 and multiply. 9 times 2 equals 18. Subtract. 19 minus 18, 1. Bring down 2. 12 divided by 2, you can find 12 here, so you have to count it. If I don't have the number, I count the multiples before this number, but if I find the number, so you have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times by 2, 12. When you subtract 12 by 12, the answer will be 0. So the answer is 2,896. How can I check my answer? To check your answer, you can multiply the quotient by the divisor. If you multiply quotient by the divisor, the answer must be 5,792. Number 2, divide 4,329 by 25. First, let's write the multiples of 25. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300. So the multiples of 25 always end with 25 or 50 or 75 or 2 zeros or more. So maybe 3 zeros like 3,000, like 50,000, and so on. All of these are divisible by 25. Is this number divisible by 25? No. It has 29, end with 29, not 25. So you will find a remainder. Okay, first 4 divided by 25. I can't because 4 is smaller than 25. So let's regroup. 43. Is it divisible by 25? No, it's not divisible, but I can find it here between 25 and 50. 43. How many multiples before 43? 1. This is the division. 1 times 25, 25. Now let's subtract equal 18. Get down 2. 182 divided by 25 equals, let's see. If I have 182, I have to search about this number. I can find it here. Let's count how many multiples before 182. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So write 7, then multiply. 7 times 25 equals 175. Subtract 7. Get down 9. 79. It's also not divisible by 25. I can find it. I can find it here. Okay. So 79 is between 75 and 100. How many multiples before 79? 1, 2, 3. 3 times 25, you can also use the multiples. 3 times 25, 1, 2, 3. So equals 75. When you subtract, the remainder is 4. And the remainder should be always smaller than the divisor. Because if it's 25, so it's divisible. 25 divided by 25 equals 1. And 1 times 25 equals 25. And when you subtract, 0. Or if it's more, so also you can divide it and there will be another remainder. So the remainder always should be smaller than 25. How can you check your answer? To check your answer, multiply the quotient by the divisor. Then add the remainder. So to check your answer, multiply 172 times by 25. Then add 4. It will be 4,329. Number 3, 8,014 divided by 46. First, write the multiples of 46. Okay. Write 46 first, then add another 46. 46 plus 46, 29. Then go and write it here after 46. Next multiple, add another 46. 92 plus 46 equals 138. Write 138, then add another 46 equals 184. Write it, then add another 46, and so on. Then write the multiples and start dividing. 8014 divided by 46. 8 is smaller than 46, so regroup 80. 80 is here. Okay, between 46 and 92. How many multiples before 80? Only one number, which is 46. So write one multiple. 1 times 46, 46. Subtract, don't forget to borrow. When we subtract, the answer is 34. Then get down 1. 341 divided by 46. Okay, 341 is here, yes. How many multiples before 341? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, right, 7, then multiply. 7 times 46, use also the multiples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it will be 322. Then subtract, equals 19. After that, bring down. The next digit is 4. It will be 194. 194 is here. How many multiples before 194? 1, 2, 3, 4 multiples. 4 times 46, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 184. When we subtract, the remainder is 10. 10 is smaller than 46. To check your answer, multiply the quotient by the divisor. Then add the remainder. Number 4, divide 1515 by 15. Let's write the multiples of 15. Start by write 15, then add 15 plus 15, 30. Then go and write 30. Plus 15, 45. Write 45. Plus 15 equals 60. Plus 15, 75, and so on. Let's start. 1 divided by 15, I can't. You can put 0 up or without, no problem. Then regroup 15 divided by 15, 1. 1 times 15, 15. Subtract 0. Then bring down 1. Okay, don't say 1 is smaller than 15. I have to bring down 5. No, we have to divide, multiply, subtract. Bring down 1 and repeat the 3 operations on 1. 1 divided by 15, 0. And also 1 is here. How many multiples before 1? 0 multiples. And it's smaller than 15. 0 times by any number equals 0. 1 minus 0 equals 1. Get down 5. Now it's 15. 15 divided by 15 equals 1. 1 times 15, 15, and no remainder. To check, multiply the quotient by the divisor. It will be 1515. Divide 724 by 29. Write the multiples of 29. 29 plus 29, 58, plus 29, 87, plus 29, 117, and so on. Let's start to divide 7 by 29. 7 is smaller, so regroup 72 divided by 29. 72, we can find it here between 58 and 87. How many multiples before 72? 2 multiples, right? 2. Then multiply. 2 times 29 equals 58. Subtract 14. Bring down next digit 4. 144 is here. How many multiples before 144? 1, 2, 3, 4. So write 4. 4 times 29. 1, 2, 3, 4. 116. Then subtract. The quotient is 28, and 28 is smaller than 29. So to check your answer, multiply 24 by 29, then add 28 to check that the answer is 724. The word problem. A factory produces 75 pieces of cloth daily. Every day, the factory produces 75 pieces. How many days does it produce 1,200 pieces? After how many days it will produce 1,200 pieces of cloth? Okay, so every day the factory produces 75. Okay, so I have to divide 1,200 by 75. Let's write the multiples of 75 first. Start with 75, then add. Plus 75, 150, plus 75, 225, and complete the multiples. Then divide. 1 divided by 75, I can't. Regroup. 12 divided by 75, it's also smaller than 75, so I have to regroup again. I'll take 120. Then divide by 75. 120, 120, it's here. How many multiples before 120? Yes, it's only one multiple. So write 1. After that, multiply 1 by 75 equals 75. Let's subtract 120 by 75 equals 45. Bring down 0. 450. Repeat the 3 operations. 450 divided by 75. When we divide 450 by 75, we will find already 450. You have to count the multiples if you find the number, if you find it in the multiples. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It will be 6. Multiply. 6 times 75 equals 450 and no remainder. To check your answer, multiply the quotient by the divisor. The answer is 1,200. So it produces 1,200 pieces of cloth in 16 days. Number 2, Sami saves 32 pounds each week. After how many weeks he will save 8,128 pounds? So every day, every week he saves 32 pounds. You can count by 32 to reach 8,128. Of course, it would take a long time, or you can divide 8,128 by 32. So first, as we used, we have to write the multiples of 32. 32 plus 32, 64 plus 32, 96, and so on. Write the multiples here and start the division operation. 8 divided by 32, I can't, it's smaller, so I have to, yes, regroup. 81, it's here, between 64 and 96. How many multiples before 81? 2 multiples, 2. Then multiply, 2 times 32, 64. Let's subtract 81 minus 64, 17. Bring down 2. 172, repeat. 172 divided by 32. I can find it 172 here, between 160 and 192. How many multiples before 172? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiples. So write 5. 5 times 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 160. Subtract, it will be 12. Bring down 8, 128. I find 128, I can find it here. So we have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4 multiples. I will count the 4 multiples. Don't count 3, the numbers which is before 128. No, this is wrong. I have to count 128 because it's already multiple of 32. It's divisible by 32. So equals 4. 4 times 32 equals 128 and no remainder. Please don't forget to check your answer. Multiply the quotient by the divisor. Number 3, an owner of a packing food factory wanted to pack 9,125 kilograms of sugar equally in 73 packs. So he wants to share 9,125 kilograms of sugar in 75 packs. What is the mass of each pack? To know the mass of each pack, we have to divide 9,125 between the 75 packs. When we divide, first write the multiples, then start to divide. 9 not divisible, take 91, divide by 73, it's here. 91, when I divide by 73, equal 1. 1 times 73, 73, subtract 18. Bring down 2. It's 182. I can find 182 here. How many multiples before 182? 2 multiples. 2 times 73, 1, 2, 146. Subtract 36. Then bring down 5, 365. Divide by 72. 365 is a multiple of 72, so count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multiples. So write 5 and multiply 5 by 72 equal 365. When you subtract, the remainder equals 0. To check the answer, don't forget to multiply 73 by 125. The answer must be 9,125. Number 4, one time 161 soil samples were sent in equal groups to 23 labs. How many soil samples were sent to each lab? To know the number of soil samples, we have to divide 161 by 23. Write the multiples of 23, then divide. 1 divided by 23, not divisible, so regroup 16. 16 also is not divisible, it's smaller than 23. So take 161. 161 is the multiple number 7, the 7th multiple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So put it in the quotient, then multiply 7 by 23 equals 161. When we subtract, the answer is 0. So we will use 7 sample in each lab. Number 5, merchant paid 7,420 pounds to buy 53 boxes of mango. Find the price of each box and find the price of 5 boxes. So the number of 53 boxes is 7,420. If I want to find the price of each box, I have to divide 7,420 by 53. Let's divide. Write the multiples as usual of 53. Then start to divide. 7 not divisible by 53. Regroup 74. 74, you can find it here. 1 times by 53 equals 53. Subtract 21. Get down 2. Now you have 212 divided by 53. 212, you already have 212 in the multiples of 53. When you count how many numbers, you have to count 212. So this is the first multiple, the second, the third, the fourth. 4 times 53 equals 212. When you subtract, the remainder is 0. Get down 0. Don't forget to bring down 0. And repeat the 3 operations on 0. 0 divided by any number equals 0. 0 times any number equals 0. Subtract 0 minus 0 equals 0. So the price of each box is 140. I want to get the price of 5 boxes. Each box equal, its price is 140. So the price of 5 boxes is 140 times by 5 equal 700 pounds. Recognize division situation. Which situations involve division? Identify all that apply. Number E, the 78 volunteers at the food bank donated a total of 9,689 hours for the year. Each volunteers worked the same number of hours. So how many hours did each volunteer donate to the food bank? So you have to divide the total number of hours of all the volunteers divided by the number of volunteers, which is 78, then divide. 9 not divisible by 78, so regroup. 96 divide by 78, you can find it here, equals 1. 1 times 78 equals 78, subtract 18. Get down 8. It will be 188. When you divide 188, you will find only 2 multiples before 188, so 2. 2 times 78 equal 156. Subtract 32. Bring down 9. 329. Divide by 72. 329, it's here. Count the number of multiples. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4 times by 78 equals 312. You can use also the multiples 1, 2, 3, 4, 312. When you subtract, the remainder is 17. So the number of hours is 124 hours and 17. 17, of course, it will be minutes. The food bank can make one food box that can feed one person 3 meals per day. He can make it for 2 weeks. How many total meals can one food box make? Okay, so each person will take in each box 3 meals. And this is for 2 weeks, means 14 days, it will be 42 meals. So we will not use the division, we will use the multiplication to solve this word problem. Number C, the food bank's top donor donated 1,250 tokens at each of 10 different fundraisers. How much money did the donor donated all together? Okay, so I have to multiply 1,250 by 10. So we will multiply, we will not divide to get the total money that the donor donates. Number D, with the 6,982 cans of food collected during the food bank's largest food drive, 78 meal boxes were created with the same number of cans in each box. So first, I want to know the initial estimation. Then I want to get the real number of cans in each box. So I have to divide 6,982 by 78 meals. So when I divide, 9 is not divisible, so regroup 96. When I divide it by 78 equals 1. I can find it here. So only one multiple before 96. And then subtract, equals 18. Get down 8. 188, I can find it here. So 2 multiples before 188. Multiply 2 by 78 equals 156. When we subtract, the difference is 3. Bring down 32. Bring down 9. When we bring down 9, it will be 329. 329 is here. How many multiples before 329? 1, 2, 3, 4 multiples. Then multiply 4 times by 78 equals 312, subtract equals 17. Let's estimate to check if my answer is correct or no. How can we estimate by round? Let's round to the greatest place value or to the most left digit. When we round, we look to the number which is before, it's 6. And ask yourself, is 6 is a strong number or weak number? Is it rich or poor? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These 5 numbers are strong numbers. It will add 1 to the next digit. So 6 is strong, it will add 1, it will be 10. So 10,000. And also round the divisor. 8 is a strong number. A strong number will add 1 to 7. So the strong number add 1. But if it's weak, it will not add anything. 8 is a strong number. It will add 1 to 7 to be 8. So it's 80. When I divide, cross out 0 is 0. 1,000 divided by 8, we know it 128. You have to know this. 125. You have to know that 125 times by 8 equals 1,000. And 1,000 when you divide by 8 equal 125. This number is important. The homework. If the total price of 25 books is 1,875 pounds, what is the price of one book? And what is the price of 36 books? So first you have to get the price of each one book. Then get the price of the 36 books. Hossein bought a car and paid 85,500 pounds and as a down payment. Down payment is a part of the price. So he paid 85,500 pounds as a down payment. And the rest of the car's price is paid in 24 equal monthly installments. If the total price of the car is 163,500 pounds, what is the value of each installment? You will find the answer in the next session. Thank you and goodbye.